Hey, again, it's me, Caroline. This video is going to be about how to gain clarity in your life. If you need to make a decision that requires instant clarity, because sometimes, things happen and you're kind of confused as to whether that is the right thing to do or whether that is the right direction to take, or maybe you're just muddled in, your mind is just muddled in a sea of confusion and you're wondering what to do. How do you gain clarity when there are so many options or when you can't see any option at all? So I'm going to share with you an interesting thing that I have learned, and that is how to just be quiet and peaceful, and how to listen to your intuition and your inner voice, and how to accept it without any judgment, how to take the answers and run with them. So recently I just learned how to meditate, and I don't really mean that in the sense of, just being quiet and the way the gurus do it. I mean, in the simplest way possible. I'll usually take a few minutes to myself if I have to have a conversation. Just like this morning, I was thinking about, what do I really need to do? How can I really break the barriers in my life and just get to the next step of my life? How can I really apply myself so that I am doing something with my life, as opposed to always being the one listening to other people talk and listening to other conversations, agreeing with those conversations, and not really doing anything about my own life to change anything. And you know what? The sad thing is, as long as I continue to listen to other people's conversations, which by all means do, and really there's no problem with that. The problem comes when you're a perpetual learner. You're constantly learning. Trust me. I am one who constantly learns. I love to read. I love to listen to other spiritual people talk. Anyone who has something positive to offer me or to say usually will have my ear. And that's how I've always been. But the thing is, I want to make my life happen, and I want to make it happen on my own terms. But I found out that, you know what? Many years have gone by, many months are going by. The things that I want to do, I'm not doing because I'm constantly listening to other people and neglecting my own life. So I really had to come to a place where I had to I have to calm down really and focus and figure out exactly what it is I want to do. In other words, I have to hone into that particular one thing that I want to do, that take that one step, one little baby step that will help me launch myself in the direction that I need to go. So what do I do usually? Like, when I need to get clarity in my life, I just quiet myself. And I have learned to tune in to my inner self and not to judge whatever answers that I get from my inner self because I think it's too big for me, or that surely can't be me. How can I be Caroline, the motivator, Caroline, the encourager, Caroline, the healer, Caroline, the teacher? Because truly in my heart of hearts, I know that that is the truth. That is who I am in the core of my being. I know that this is the purpose for which God created me. So it's kind of strange that I run away from this calling, but I cannot help myself whenever I'm around the people that I love or my friends. I'm constantly the one who teaches people, motivates people, encourages people, talks to people, But then, in a weird way, I find that I run away from this calling when it comes to me stepping up to the plate to do this in a public arena or a public forum. So actually, I just made the decision to get back on this wagon. So here I am. So anyway, to get back to the point, when you need to find clarity about what you need to do, quiet yourself and ask yourself the question. Make it clear. What do I want to do with my life? What should I be doing with my life? Or whatever question that you have. And then be quiet and listen to the truth flowing from your inner self. Listen to your heart and allow that truth to connect with your mind. Don't judge it. If possible, you can take a piece of paper and write down whatever thoughts are coming through your head. Just write them down on a piece of paper without judgment. Let it flow. That is the truth that is coming from your inner being. Let it flow through. And write it down on a piece of paper. And once you've done, just be grateful that at least you have that access to your inner intuition, to your inner mind, and to the truth of what is coming through. And then process it after the fact, and then take an immediate step of action. For example, if you're asking yourself, what do I want to do? And then the answer comes to you, you really want to be a teacher. Even though it doesn't seem like it, if you feel that that's the truth of what is inside you, even though you're running away from it like I was running away from it, accept it and take an action step to seal that. It's not only about making affirmations. Oh, yes, I want to be a teacher, and not doing anything about it. The truth of it comes when you actually do something about it. Get up, call up a friend, call up someone, try to teach someone something. If you want to do a YouTube video, hey, why not? If you want to write something, hey, why not? If teaching, you can always communicate your teaching style in different ways. You can write, you can do audios, you can speak it, you can do public forums, you can do one-on-one with people, but teach something. There's always a different ways that you can always do something. So to gain clarity, just be quiet and listen to your intuition. There's so many voices out there. Other people will want to affirm you. People will say things about you. I mean, they may well be true, but you have to believe it in your heart that you are that person. So learn to listen to your voice first, and then confirmation can come from other sources. But it's so funny how sometimes you want to just hear what people are saying about us and how people, affirm us. But we are so slow to accept and acknowledge the truth of who we are, or to even be quiet for 1 minute to listen to our truth. But you know what? Today is a day for you to make a decision for yourself. Listen to your inner voice to gain clarity and take action steps to seal it in. And that's going to be the first of so many days of beauty. So why not just run with it now and just do something about your life? Okay? Thank you. I'll see you next time.